questions to answer. Oh, why is this towel here? Hey guys, welcome back. Today I have a Q&A for you. I haven't done a Q&A in a hot minute. It's been a couple months actually, and I felt like answering some of your questions. So I posted a picture on Instagram for you guys to question me up, and I'm gonna answer some questions. So let's just hop right into it. Alright, let's see what we got. Sammy Joe wants to know where my necklace is from. This is from Happiness Boutique. I will link them below. Thank you for loving my necklace. It's not really a question. Well, it was a question, but you know, question. Okay. Kate Collian asks, what color would you want to dye your hair, but you're too nervous to? Honestly, I'm not nervous to dye my hair. I have dyed my hair every color of the rainbow. It's been every color of the rainbow. Honestly, if I can pull up some pictures, I will put them in, you know, like put them in the video. I would love to dye my hair pink again, but unfortunately I can't because of my job. So I'll just answer it that way. Like, I would love to dye my hair fun colors like rainbow, but I can't because of my job, and girls got bills to pay. So that is not happening. But, you know, that's the way cookie crumbles. Yeah, every color of the rainbow, guys. Every color. Except for pitch black. I never did like a pitch blue black. I just didn't. I did a black that was a kind of a rinse out, so it was like wussy black. Because this girl is not really dyeing her hair black, for real. I mean, seriously, when my hair grows in, it looks like I'm balding. It's the worst. Bar 196,800. What food is your biggest indulgence? My biggest indulgence has to be flan or tiramisu. I love that stuff. Or tres leches. Oh, tres leches. I could eat cake forever. Forever, guys. Strawberry cupcakes, that kind of thing. It is my favorite. I love it so, so much. I could eat flan every single day and tiramisu. I have like a wicked sweet tooth, guys. Like wicked. I could eat a box of roll-ups like that. Ooh, just like that. Cherry Bell 318. Love the hair. Thank you, girl. What is your go-to eye look? What is one shadow palette that you would take if you were going to be stranded on an island? If I was going to be stranded on an island, I would probably take for roll-ups, not not an eyeshadow palette. But if I was going to take one, I would take either the Tartelette palette or the Naked 3 palette. Two ones that I really absolutely love. But, you know, that's how we do. Cottage Silvery, which is my mother. Mother? What kind of relationship do you have with your mom? Hee hee. Anyway, my mom, I love my mom. She's my best friend. I love her. She's everything. We talk every morning at 7 a.m. on my way to work. I don't know if you guys know that. Ellen Klukowski, what is your favorite IKEA piece? My favorite IKEA piece is probably this Alex drawer sets. I really, really love this. I love all my Alex drawers. I don't know how I'm going to decorate the new beauty room though. I'm definitely going to keep these Alex drawers, but I don't know if I'm going to incorporate them into my background anymore. Yeah, I love them though. I think they're great. Okay, Morgan Lindsay. Would you ever get a dog? Also, I love you and Danny so much. Thank you, Morgan. That's really sweet, and I know Danny would appreciate the love too. I don't know that I would get a dog. I'm a serious cat person. Like, cats are my soulmates, honestly. Cats, it's been since I was a kid. And let me tell you, my mom always used to call me like the cat whisperer, because even as a little kid, cats were attracted to me. She said whenever we had cats when I was a little baby, she had to close my bedroom door because the cats just wanted to lay on top of me, because I don't know, cats have always been attracted to me. I've always had a knack with them. I can always just make them feel comfortable, and I love cats so much. I do love dogs too, but they're a lot more maintenance than cats, and I feel bad leaving dogs in a house by themselves for like 9 hours at a time. That's what I would have to do because me and my husband both work full time. Cats just chill. They just sleep and relax. They give no fucks, honestly, like zero. So I feel comfortable with that, and I just don't feel comfortable with like leaving dogs in kennels all day long. I hate doing that. Like, would you want to be in a cage for 9 hours at a time? Not really. Morgan wants to know, will this be in the video? Yes, you'll be in the video. Numi Pin, what do you do for a living besides for YouTube? I've definitely answered this in other Q&As, which I will link below, but I work for a plastic surgeon, and I have done that for 16 years. Can you believe it? I know. You guys were thinking like I was like 24. How could I be working for 16 years already? I know, it's crazy, right? Cottage soapery. Mom, you can ask me questions at home. What is your favorite book and movie of all time? She's baiting me. She's baiting me because she doesn't think I'll say it on here. But I'll do it. I'll do it. I have multiple books that are my favorites. Honestly, I go for lighthearted young books like Twilight and ooh, did you guys ever read the Georgina Kincaid series? It's called Succubus Blues by Rochelle Mead. The most amazing series is 6 books. Do yourself a favor, read them. It's so good. Graphic content included. I love those books. And my favorite movie of all time is The Money Pit. The Money Pit with Tom Hanks and Shelley Long. So good. Best movie ever. Then I also like Steel Magnolias and what's that other one? Steel Magnolias and Beaches. I'm such a girl. Don't judge me. As JD7, she's loving my hair. Oh, thanks, girlfriend. Alright. Vintage or Die. Who is your favorite old Hollywood starlet and why? I don't know if you guys are going to count this, but Lucille Ball. I love Lucille Ball. She is funny and she's pretty and she's unique, and that's why I love her. And she wasn't afraid to just put herself out there. I love Lucille Ball. Love her, love her, love her, love her, love her. If that counts as like an old starlet, then that's who I'm choosing. Betty Boop too, maybe? Betty Boop? Boop boop be-doo. Whitney Toe 1979, have you moved into your new place yet? I swear I remember you saying you were gonna move. People have been dogging me so bad about this. Guys, sometimes when you buy a house, things take a little bit longer than expected. I was supposed to move like 5 weeks ago. There have been some holdups, not on my end, but on the seller's end. So closing got pushed back and I have nothing to do with it. We're all ready to go, so we're just kind of waiting for the call. So we're just kind of biding our time here in my apartment. Can't wait to move. Okay, Mira Jolin, what is your biggest dream? My biggest dream is to be naturally thin and be able to eat all the junk food I want all the time and never gain weight. That is my biggest dream. YOLO. Honestly, that is it. My biggest career dream would be to be able to do YouTube full-time and not have to work a full-time job and just do this and like make videos and be a content creator. That would be the most amazing thing ever. My life goals, to be happy and healthy for the rest of my life and not lose anyone I love. That's my biggest dream. So I think that can never happen. You lose people you love. That's part of life. But that is my biggest dream. ACOV23, what is one product you could never live without? Oh my goodness. I could never live without this. MAC Painterly Paint Pot. Honestly, I could have the crappiest eyeshadow and deal with it and brushes, but as long as I had MAC Painterly Paint Pot, I would be okay, because then I know my eyeshadow is gonna go on bomb.com. Illnut. I thought you were moving. Hair is amazing. You guys, see what I mean? You guys are all dogging me. Chelsea Donahue, what book are you currently reading on your list to read next? Love your channel, longtime fan of yours. Thank you, Chelsea. I really appreciate the support, girl. Appreciate it. I'm currently reading the Calendar Girl series. It's kind of graphic, but I'll give you the gist. A girl, she's 24 years old. Her name's Mia. Her father kind of went off the deep end when the mother left when she was 10 years old, and he got himself into $1 million worth of gambling debt. Some goons roughed him up and she has to pay back the debts to the loan shark to be able to save her father and her younger sister. So she starts escorting. She's not a prostitute, but she starts escorting. It's kind of graphic, but I really like the book. I think it's pretty entertaining, so that's what I'm currently reading. And I have 5 more books in the series, so right now I'm on book 7, I believe. Yeah, July. I'm on July, so I'm on book 7. So I have many more to go. Danielle 1117, with so many cosmetic products on the market, do you ever feel pressure to keep up? This is a really good question. I definitely have had these conversations before with other YouTubers because I am friends with a lot of different other YouTubers, and there is a lot of pressure for people that are in the beauty industry to really stay on top of trends. I feel like makeup is totally subjective, and one thing or one type of makeup or types of products look good on some people and not on others. You know, like big bushy eyebrows may look good on person A but not on person B. I may like full coverage, or I may hate full coverage, and the next person may love it or hate it. It really just depends on what works for you. I am not a huge fan of the bronzing. Like, I never bronze my skin. That's a huge trend. People bronze up their skin like crazy. You guys can see I am fair as hell. I do not bronze. I leave my skin the tone it is. I do some minor contouring around my cheekbones because of my round face. But as far as like bronze and fake tan and stuff, I don't do that. It's just not my style, and it's just not part of what I like. I feel like a lot of times trends on YouTube, they just become like this whirlwind, and if you don't stay with the trends, you kind of get left in the dust, and it is hard to feel that way sometimes. People always want to know about the next new thing, and you know, that gets expensive. I mean, people request reviews from me all the time, and it's just like, I appreciate that you guys want reviews, but then I have to I'm spending my own money on these products because you want reviews, and if it's not something I'm interested in, then it kind of gets me in that role like, oh, I'm spending this money and I don't want these products, but people are requesting reviews, so I feel guilty. It is pressure, and yeah. So, and remember, this is not my full-time job. This is a hobby, and it's like a part-time job for me. So spending a lot of money to review products does come out of my pocket, and I do get products from companies to review, but I don't get a lot. I don't get a super ton. I mean, I have a handful of companies that I do work with that send me products, but it's not like everything that comes through Sephora and Ulta comes into my pocket and I have it readily available to share with you guys. So I do feel that pressure to constantly keep up with new products. What's the hottest new thing? What's the new product that I can get the review up quickest for, and for people to view my videos? I mean, it is a constant pressure. Raquel Montanez, how often do you go through and get rid of makeup? How do you decide what goes and what stays? Love your channel. Thank you so much, Raquel. Awesome name, by the way. If I go shopping and I have to start putting things away, that's when I'll go through my stash and find things to get rid of. What I'll do a lot of times is sterilize makeup that I've used that I don't necessarily like, that I'm not going to return, and I will bring it in to friends and coworkers because I work with a ton of women, and I do let them know, like, hey, this was opened, I did swatch this, or I tried this, I sterilized it, do you want it? And I do gift it away to people that I know. I have been known to send things to my mom, to friends. That is something that I do, and I have been known to throw out makeup that I thought was shit. You know, I'm not afraid to throw it out, and that is just it. Products that don't live up to expectations that I think are terrible and there's no hope of return, I just throw them out into the garbage. I try not to keep products that I don't like. I try to keep products around me that I really, really love, and I do have a whole lot of products that I haven't touched yet. You know, like the random things that I get from companies. Sometimes it takes me a little bit longer to review them and to check them out. So that is something that I do. Kat Chaos 24, favorite product of all time. Well, now before I answered that Painterly was one I couldn't live without, but my favorite product of all time, it's gotta be brow products. It's gotta be like the NYX Micro Brow or Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. These little brow pencils have changed the way I do my makeup and the way I look. If you go back to old videos, God help you if you go look at my old videos, my eyebrows were just horrible. Horrible, the shape, the color, everything. And once I started using Brow Wiz and you know, Micro Brow, my brows changed, and it changed my face, and I feel like it made me way better looking. That's just me. That's like, I don't know. I feel like I focus on brows a lot. I love it, and it changed my life. Like, I could not live without my brow products. Monica says, how did you and Danny meet? I was watching her videos, hit a bunch of likes, and she saw my tweets on Twitter. And we started talking on Twitter, and then we became friends. And now it's years later, and we're still friends. She's got the Joy 55. If you could create any product, what would it be? If I could create any product, I have been thinking about that for years. I would love to create a product. Honestly, I would create a product that completely gets rid of pores. I have a million pore product, pore filling, pore smoothing, all of them, and they just only work so well and they mask them. But I would love to have a product that I can smooth on my face, and those little tiny divots in my face where my pores are would just be totally smoothed over. Like, I would I would love that. Like, no product totally gets rid of pores. Not pores my size. Ginger's Jolander, your favorite Mexican. Oh my god, my favorite Mexican. I was gonna be like, Danny's my favorite Mexican. Oh my god, my favorite musician or band. My favorite band is probably, well, I have a couple of them. I'm old school. I like Pearl Jam, Evanescence, no, not I guess I do love Evanescence, but that's not what I meant to say. Pearl Jam, Stone Temple Pilots, like Alanis Morissette, Dido, Alice in Chains. So I like 90s grunge rock a lot. A lot, guys. I love it. She's got the Joy 55 again. She says, what has been your proudest YouTube moment? I have a lot of proud YouTube moments, and you know what they are? When my viewers, like you guys, comment on my videos and tell me how much you like watching my videos, how funny you think I am, how you like spending your time with me, how watching my videos makes your day better. Those kinds of moments mean more to me than any YouTube achievements. Like, YouTube achievements, like what is that? You know, like, there's no YouTube achievements that have made me proud like that. I mean, my moments, my interactions with my viewers, that's what makes me feel good. When I do this little thing actually on Instagram, some of you probably have been, have had it happen to you. From me, once a week or so, I will go on Instagram, usually Saturday night, and when I post a picture, I will go through every single person who likes my picture. Like, this is hundreds of people too. And I will go to their pages. So if they're not private now, see, if you're private, I can't go to your page, but I will click on every single person who liked my picture and go through their pictures and like comment on some of them and like them, because I just want to get to know you guys, and I just want you to know that like I'm supporting you back, you know, like every single person. And it's just, I'll pick one picture randomly and I'll just go through all the people that commented or liked on that photo and just go through their pages and like stalk them out a little bit and just throw my support your way. Like, those kinds of things mean a lot to me, and the support and love I get from my subscribers is everything. You know, like, I get so many comments from people like, how don't you have more subscribers? You know what, I have the core subscribers that really love me. I have a channel that means the world to me, and all you guys, you know, like all 40,000+ of you, I love you guys, and your love and support helps me keep doing what I do, you know? So those are my proud moments. Okay, the Baxter 89, what advice would you give your 16-year-old self? I would tell my 16-year-old self, focus on school, don't care about what other people say about you, and eat healthy. Get into an active lifestyle. That is still one of my biggest struggles throughout my entire life, is eating healthy and staying active. I am lazy AF, people. Lazy. I would break that habit when I was 16. Pixie Star 454545. She loves the hair and wants to know if I'll be doing another series with Danny. You just never know. Martha Duran wants to know what the worst makeup I've ever done is. Oh, I've done some fucked up makeup, guys. Like, seriously, I can't even tell you. Some of the worst makeup I ever did. This is a funny story. When I went to go visit Danny in Texas, we went to Ulta, and this girl had used Solstice by Urban Decay, and she did this eye look. I was like, I could do that look so much better than her. Such a dick. I'm such a dick. And then we went back to her house, and I did the look, and it looked better, and I didn't set the glitter. And within an hour, my whole eyelids were creased. It looked disgusting and horrible. And Danny was like, Sam, that was the worst makeup. Oh God, it was so bad. My eyes were creased. It was disgusting. This was like 2 years ago. And I was like, that's what I get for like talking shit on this girl. Like, I can do that makeup so much better than her. Like, her eye makeup was so blown out. And it's like the colors were pretty, but I felt like it was just not blended at all. And it just didn't look good. And I was like, I could do that better. Well, lesson learned. I got taught a lesson. Kaylina Sadikam, getting married at the end of this year. What are your top 3 pieces of marriage advice? Never go to bed angry. Compromise. Compromise is super important. It can't always be one person's way. Like, one person is gonna want A, and the other person's gonna want B. And you have to find just that middle ground and just work on it, because if you never compromise in a marriage, it just doesn't work. You know, here's an example. Okay, we're looking at furniture for our new house. Matt and I have very different styles of decorating, and he likes very like Elizabethan era Gothic scalloped furniture, you know, like real dark cherry wood stuff you'd find in like Transylvania, you know. And I like really like modern, like contemporary, nice, simple, clean lines, gray furniture, you know, that kind of stuff. So when we kept discussing it, we're like, you know, we have to find a middle ground. So we were like, okay, for our bedroom set, we'll get just cherry wood, like a sleigh bed. So we're gonna go with something like that. You know what I mean? Like, you have to find that middle ground to be able to compromise, or else one person, the relationship's always gonna feel like they're giving, and that really will just drain you, and you're never gonna be able to survive, like, ever. Happy wife, happy life. That's purely selfish on my part. Okay, Shannon Quinn, if you could have 3 people over for a dinner party from the past or present, who would you choose and why? Love the new hair. Thank you, Shannon. 3 people over for dinner party. I'm gonna keep it to people that are alive because I don't want to get like morbid about it. Ryan Reynolds, Dane Cook, and Chris Rock. My 3 favorites. I would have them. Amber Arnold Black, top 3 vices. Fruit roll-ups, cocktail onions, and pickles. Done. There we go. Throw in Italian ices for 4. Patricia Rodriguez, what inspired you to do YouTube? I do YouTube because I have free time, and that's what inspired me. Just watching videos and wanted to do it too. Brianna Nicole Duffner, how old were you when you started wearing makeup, and what advice would you give to young girls, guys just getting into makeup? Don't spend a lot of money on big expensive makeup. Get a few staple things from the store and test it out and see how you like it. I started with Wet n Wild and NYC and that kind of stuff, and just got cheap makeup, and then you build from there. And get a few staples and, you know, some eyeliner, mascara, some lips, and a blush, and see how you like it, and you really come into your own, and, you know, take it easy. More is not always more, you know. Oh, and one other piece of advice, don't ever just put black eyeliner on your lower waterline and that's it. That looks terrible. Just telling you. Okay guys, so that is the Q&A. I hope I got to everybody's questions. I love you guys so much, and I hope this time was spent you getting to know me a little bit more. I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel if this is the first time that you have visited. Hello if you are new to my channel. I really appreciate the love and support that you guys give me, and will give me. I love you guys so much. Thumbs up this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.